Now we're gonna work a little bit on underhook offense. So everybody's getting to underhook a little differently. How I like to get in there, I like to get my inside tie, so good position, a hard club, penetrate level change, outside step to that leg, and trying to sneak my underhook through. Very simple one of the simplest ones, but you gotta get your guys out balance. Okay, you cannot just go in here and get it. You need to move him around. You have to club him hard. You need to pressure him a little bit. Now, as soon as you punch your underhook through, now, one thing I want you to focus is getting my hips in. This position doesn't do me very good. His overhook just as effective as my underhook at this point. So I try to get my hip in, all the way up. I like to elevate my elbow up all the way through. See, my arm right here, my hand, I like to be in his back, middle of his spine. Okay, I don't like to get in the shoulder because I don't have much control. It's easier for him to overhook and put pressure on me. So I like to get in here, elevate my elbow up, hips in. Now, this one thing we got to work on is when he circles away, okay, he circles away, and I'm keeping my hip in good position. Now, as soon as I feel like that space, this arm's going to transition to the tricep, okay, to the tricep. Now, I have a big step in here, transition triceps, I have a big step, going overhook here. Now, I'm going to try to sneak my head through in here. Now, as soon as I'm doing this, so one more time here. Now I'm transitioning down, especially if he's working to get this overhook. Now he's transitioning down. I have a big step on outside. Head sneak through in the head. Now this arm is going to follow his chin. And now I'm going to let this arm go. Transition to front headlock, head in the hole. Looking to finish. I know there's a lot of stuff going on there. We're trying to slow it down here a little bit. So again, you wrestle here, get underhook, you pressure in, he circles away. Now, elbow in. You're trying to get your elbow in and step outside. That's the most important part. Elbow in, step outside. And now, as soon as I'm doing that, try and sneak your head through underneath. As soon as we go there, this arm's gonna follow, and this arm's gonna let go, and try and go to the leg or all the way to the body and pressure forward. Make sure you're pinching on his head and pulling his head to the mat. This is the most important part. So again, be here, get position, punch through, pressure in, hip in, he circles away, big step. Now watch this. As soon as I go the head in the hole, make sure my elbow goes down and I'm cranking the chin. I'm grabbing this chin and I'm gonna crank it down. So be here, head in the hole, crank it down, pressure, pressure, pressure. Try to put him on his butt, that's the goal. Now pop head over and look to score. I'm gonna go a little bit faster pace in here. So we're here, underhook, pressure in. Pop out, look to finish. One more time from this side. And it's your underhook to head and hole. Right, we continue on our offense from underhook. So we get an underhook, we put a lot of weight on it, trying to pop it through. Now, very similar to what we did in the move before. The arm's right here in the middle of his spine, he circles away. Okay, you're gonna chase him, your goal is to get that knee in between his legs all the way in there. Make him circle away. Now, you're gonna have a big step, elbow down. This is really important when you have over tie. Make sure you get the elbow down, okay? Now, we're gonna step in through there. Now, as soon as we pop in my head through, I'm gonna transition to snatch single, pressure in, elevate, looking finish. We work on finishes already, so I'm not gonna go through that again. But one more time, we're here, pressure in, stay in good position, club hard, you can reach and open up, get to the underhook, pressure in, hips in, good position. Now, go left, keep snatch, up, to finish. Now, the biggest thing is getting this elbow in. A lot of people I'm showing this move struggle getting that elbow in, so it's very important. So here he has over tie. Now, you're gonna step outside, elbow in. My head's docking underneath his armpit, and now I'm going to snatch. My head and ribs, good position. create that space and to finish. Position there, get you 2 points. And that's your underhook to snatch single. Right, we continue in our underhook offense against heavy cloud. Make him off balance, level change, get to the underhook. Now what we're gonna do, when guys don't really circle much away, okay, so there's no need to really do much in there. Now, just elevate the elbow, stay in good position, get your hips in, okay? Try and get your hips in. And now, from here, as long as you elevate the elbow and have a big step, you should be good enough to get an attack out of there. So if he's pulling hard, and now you gotta force, if he's going to overtime, you feel like you're struggling, make sure you get your hips in there, and now pop the hip underneath and get the elbow up, okay? And now from there, as soon as you do that, he's pulling a little better. Now, you're gonna elevate, have a big step, level change, get to the snatch single. Up, look to finish. So it's really important to get your hips underneath and try to get as close as possible to his body. When we here, this move's not gonna work, okay? This is, I'm too far, I'm too extended. So I wanna make sure I'm gonna pop my hips underneath, stay in good position. My elbow's up, which is really important. Elbow is everything here. And now when I'm going for it, we have a big step, elbow change, get to the snatch single, pressure in, finish, get your 2 points. And it's just simple underhook to level change, snatch single. Continue to work on our underhook offense. So you're gonna get him off balance, punch your underhook through. Now again, I like to get the elbow up, again, good position. This hand is gonna be in the middle of his spine right here. Now, pop your hip in, now he's gonna circle away. Stay in good position, he's trying to get out, create this space. Now what am I gonna do? I'm gonna have a big step with my leg. I'm gonna have a big step with my leg, and now I'm gonna get my elbow down. So big step, elbow down. Now, as soon as I'm gonna get my elbow down, I put a lot of weight and have a lot of baby steps in there coming up, trying to put a lot of pressure as possible into his shoulder right here. Pressure, pressure, pressure. Now power up to front headlock. One more time. So we're here. Get to the underhook, stay in good position, he circles away. Now, long way, power up. Now, this is really important. When he circles away, you already have that space for hitting that move. So when he's circling away, now make sure this arm and this elbow goes down. So we're here, now he circles away, you chase him. Now this elbow's transition to go down, and I'm circle away and put as much as possible. As more your elbow is going to be rotating outside, as more pressure you're going to put in the shoulder. So you got to put a lot of weight on the shoulder, circle, circle, circle. Trying to pull all the way with one hand into the mat. For guys who try to get better in there, don't reach with this arm. The one thing not to do, okay? Make sure you focus on getting this elbow down all the way, pressure, look to finish. The one thing is not to do is when you're pulling down, and now you're reaching with this arm too early, he's getting to his lag attacks. So I don't even want to use this arm for now. If you're drilling this move, trying to get better, just use one hand. And eventually when you need to do it with the elbow close. If you need any help. And here, go in there, good position, circles away, big step, circle, pressure in, get to the front headlock. Now from here, you're going to focus later on our offense. From now on, it's like you catch a corner, run through, and look to finish that front headlock. One more time, full speed. This side. And it's your underhook to pull to the front head. Alright, keep working on our underhook offense. So you're getting in there, get him off balance, walk through the underhook. Now we're going to try and get our hip in. And now if he really give me that space and I can go all the way through, it's okay to lock it up. Okay? If you can lock it up, this is great. So I'm going to lock it up. Now again, my arms away. This one's go around, keeping it tight. I'm locking it up, and I try to pinch his head to my chest as tight as possible. Pinch your elbows in as well. Now, I'm in good position in here. Now again, my neck is dragging down. Make sure he's attempting the headlock. Okay, so be here, nice and tight, pressure in. The first thing I like to do is have a big step and just get it that slide by. Elevate my shoulder, go throw by in here, stay in good position. Now get in there, secure the takedown. Okay. Especially when he's extended away. When I'm getting here an underhook, especially when he's extended away, this is going to be easy to do. He circles away, gets out there, make sure I'm pinching my elbows up and I'm straddling my neck. He circles away, big step, throw by, keep in the same lock, stay in good position. And freestyle, if you want to go big in here, that will change with this arm, go underneath, look to elevate all the way. You're trying to go feet to back. In folk style, you can still get a near fall from there. It's a good thing to do. You're going to be here, lock it up, bounce away. Right here, lock nice and tight. Pinch his head to my chest. Pinch elbow, shrug my neck. Now I'm going to have big step. Bye. Now from here, I really like to do is keep this arm in here and neck nice and tight. Level change. Go to the thigh. Now pop my hip through, elevate, big step, look to kick it through, look to finish with a fall, or at least a near fall. One last time, a little faster, go in here, nice and tight. On this side. And that's your underhook to lock up to the finish. So you're back in that underhook offense. You get in there. Now he allows me to elevate and lock it up in here. Now I'm pinching, get nice and tight. When I go to slide by, but he circles away. Big step, pop my hip underneath. Big headlock. Again, we're here. Elevate, lock it up, stay in good position. You feel like you're going to that slide by, but he's going to circle away. And you feel like you keep chasing, you circle away. Big step with your leg, pop your hip through. Very big. Now, how I like to get a pin here, I'm elevating his head. I have a post in here, trying to keep my arm right here. From him, it's hard to breathe and he's exposed to that. His shoulders touching the mat. So we're going to go one more time. A little faster, over here, underhook, stay in good position, circles away, big step. Here, nice and tight, pinch it, get a fall. One more time this side. It's your underhook, transition to a headlock. Alright, we're back to underhook offense. And now we're getting in here. I really like to get to seat bow as well, try and get as deep as possible on the opposite side. So if I shoot single, the guy is scrolling in here and I got me in this underhook. This is ideal. This is nice and deep. I'm trying to pop my shoulder out, my hips through, stay in good position here. Now here we elevate the elbow up and we try and get our hips in. Now he circles away. We don't like that position. Now we're gonna level change. Pull. Now back to the double. Looking to finish this way. Again, going to single, you slow, you go in, up to seatbelt, take good position, pinch it nice and tight. Now, also what we like to do, maybe it's a good idea to cut through, looking to get the single as well. So I'm doing a single, he circles away. Now, that will change. Get to the cut back double, head up, to finish. So again, we're here, go to the single, take the position, seatbelt pressure in. Cut back, double, look to finish. The one thing that I like to do when your opponent posts away hard, he's posting my head with this arm. I really like to have it in here. I like to pop on this elbow, get to the dot from there as well. So we're here nice and tight, you like to extend, outside step, pop the elbow, get to the dot, looking to finish. One more time. We're here, in position. Single scroll, go in here. Now he posts. Now again, you're gonna pop through, gonna step outside, pop. Now keep it as tight as possible. Look to run through, and get your takedown. When he doesn't post, from here. When he doesn't post, you stay in good position, he circles away though. Now you're chasing him, you're chasing him. Now you're gonna outside step. Now back to double. Use your hand, look to finish. And it's your underhook, cut back to a double. It's time to work a little bit on 2-on-1 offense. So how you used to like to get a 2-on-1, I like to start with the wrist. So I'm getting position, staying in good position here. I like to go for near wrist, grab in here. Now I like to attack with the opposite one, get to baseball grip. Now from here, I like to pull him down and circle to opposite side for the angle for 2-on-1 right away. So here, I'm circling, I get to 2-on-1, stay in good position. Now when I get to 2-on-1, we are here. Now one thing I like to do is this arm is very important, the high arm. So I like to go all the way around, wrap around his shoulder and pinch it nice and tight right here. Not just go around here and keep it this way. I like to go around, wrap around and pinch it nice and tight to my body. Now this one is not as important arm, but I still like to get in here and try and get to wrist, or lately I just found out it's way easier to go as high as possible in the body, try and even get to the elbow. Okay, so if you can get an elbow, you can control his entire shoulder, arm, higher area. So right here, pinch it to your chest, stay in good position. Now, the first move we're gonna work on, and we're here, I like to keep climbing this bottom arm all the way up in here, and now try and get both arms to your shoulder blade. Keep it nice and tight. Now, that first arm that were really high, you're gonna go sneak through and try and go to an armpit. Okay, now, the first natural reaction for him is going to be circling away. Now I'm going to keep him tight. I'm going to keep him tight and keep circling away. Now, I like to step on the foot right here, and now I'm pinching to my body. Now I'm going to drag him through. Drag him through to the mat, looking to finish with a takedown. Go one more time. Get it 2-on-1. Go in here, circle towards it. Try and keep it nice and high. Make sure your hips not here. Make sure you try and keep your hips in. Because what is he going to do there? There's nothing he can do if I'm controlling his side of the body. Okay, so don't be worried with being here. Make sure you keep popping your hips up all the way through. Now when we're here, keep climbing this arm all the way up. He's going to circle away. I'm trying to go in here to armpit. Now I'm going to step on his foot and we're going to pull everything down. See that? Going to step on the foot and lean on him, pull all the way on him, go around, get a 2. One more time, a little faster. And that's your 2-on-1, pull for a go behind. We continue our 2-on-1 offense. We get into our 2-on-1, get a baseball grip, circle toward this side, stay in good position. I like to climb up with this arm, get my hips in, keep it nice and tight, go over to armpit. He's gonna circle away, and I'm trying to pull him down, but he's too extended. He's keeping circling. And now what I like to do, when I have this armpit nice and tight, I'm gonna step to this side as well. I'm gonna pop my hips underneath. I'm gonna go for a throw for 4 points in freestyle. Moves really works good in freestyle. So we go on opposite side, gonna go in here, baseball grip, climbing up, stay in good position, go to armpit, he circles away hard. Now, I have a big step in here, back step with both legs, pop my hips underneath, hard chop, try and get a 4 point in freestyle. Go one more time, a little faster. This side. It's your 2-on-1 to the throw for 4. Alright, we're back to a 2-on-1 offense. Again, how I like to get in here, I like to have wrist control baseball grip. Now pull him down, circle towards the arm. Now, next thing we're gonna work on is very basic. We have a 2-on-1, we're nice and tight. Okay, again, this arm is go all the way, wrap around his shoulder, pinch it in. This one, it can be either on the wrist. I prefer to be a little bit higher on his elbow. And now we're here, stay in good position. Now, this is for a situation when partners don't really circle away. You just stay in a good position there and trying to don't get scored. And now we're here, now have head position, I'm good position here. Now, what are we gonna do next? If that leg is there, obviously I'm gonna go for that snatch single, right? And so keep it that way for now. Keep it that way for now. Yep, so now we're here. Now we're gonna drop the shoulder. Stay in good position. I keep pulling this arm. This one from the wrist goes all the way around on top in here, around the armpit, and I keep pulling nice and high. Now make sure my shoulder is not here. Make sure my shoulder drop all the way through. Now this arm is nice and long now. Now I keep pulling with this arm. I keep circling towards the single. Now I'm gonna transition and I'm gonna drive through that leg. Go here, get to that single leg, good position here. Now what I like to do from here, when we're extended, I like to get a little bit closer. So again, I'm gonna punch underneath, get a little closer while I move forward, hook, drive forward, stay in good position here, climb up to finish. Go one more time. So again, 2-on-1, get in here, get to the side. Now, this arms go all the way around, nice and tight, drop the shoulder. Now, as soon as I'm putting pressure in here, and if his arm's hitting all the way to the mat, and now, I can go all the way to a drag loop to finish that takedown. But some guys like to stand up a little higher in there. I feel like I cannot, when I'm transitioning, I cannot put him down. He's staying strong here. This is perfect for the snatch. This arm is long, step into it, into the single. Again, if the leg is there, we here have 2-on-1. Gonna transition this wrist arm all the way on top. Now make sure you drop the shoulder. Keep it nice and long with the arm. Now pressure forward, we can finish. But if we can pull him all the way down, we can just drag him. Keep putting a lot of weight on that shoulder. Keep putting a lot of weight on the shoulder. Now his hand's touching the mat. I'm keep pulling it. Now I'm transitioning to here to drag, pull him down, looking to finish. If he's just too stubborn, he keeps standing in here, and I'm going here, he cannot. He's just too strong in there. Transition to single, go in here, look to finish from here. Now, the one thing from the single, again, I'm gonna be emphasizing a lot in today. I don't wanna finish right now when we're standing. Make sure we're moving forward and get him out more off balance while I'm pinching the leg high. I keep pressing here. Take the position, look to finish. And this is your 2-on-1 to a snatch single. Move back to 2-on-1 offense, and how I like to get in here. Control the wrist, double that. Now circle to it, stay in good position in here. Now here's a situation when I'm in 2-on-1 and my opponent don't like it, so we're gonna circle away. So he's circling away. Keep circling, and I have a hard time getting to this single, right? I have a hard time getting this single. The one thing I need to focus on keeping this arm nice and tight and pinching my elbow down. And now I'm gonna let this arm go. So he's keep circling. I'm gonna have extra step on our side. We're gonna level change, and we're gonna go to single. And I like to pull this arm down to the side fireman's or single, whatever is there. So again, we're here, we have 2-on-1, same good position. He circles away, level change. That fireman's looking to finish. If this arms cannot be, somehow the guy's pulling the arm out of there, we have 2-on-1, he circles away. That's okay if you just use this arm to pull it down, but let go eventually and transition to your single leg finish. It's just as fine. So if you're keeping this arm tight, get to the side fireman's. If this arm's not as tight, he's pulling it out, transition to that single leg. So we're here, he circles away. Now, level change, big step. Get in here, get to single. Most important part in here, make sure your shoulder drop down. You stay in good position, your arm is long. That's where you want to be. Now, pressure in, elevate the ankle. Looking to build that big finish. do it one more time. A little quicker. Here. One more time this side. It's your fireman's to a far sweep single. Alright, we're back to 2-on-1 offense. Okay, we're getting in here, control the wrist, baseball bat, getting in here nice and tight. Now what we're gonna do, here's a situation when your person's circling away and staying low. So I have a hard time getting lower and drop to sweep single or snatch single. And what I'm gonna do next, I'm gonna pull him underneath me and get to front headlock. So we're here, he circles away, and I feel like my shots are not there. So what I'm gonna do, I have a big step in here. Now extend this wrist and pull it down. Power up on top, get to your front headlock. When you're here, get position, he circles away, pull, get into that front headlock. Now, the one big thing you need to focus on is pulling this elbow down. It works better when the arm is extended. And now, gonna work together, pulling his entire arm, entire body, and look at my feet right here. Look at my feet. I'm here, pull. I'm using my entire body, trying to put as much weight as possible on him in that situation. So we're here, circles away, and step into it, and pull. Now, as soon as I'm in this position, I'm keeping this arm low here. If I'm in here all the way, sometimes I do like to finish from here. You just keep this arm nice and tight. And in folk style, this is 2 points. Okay, in freestyle, you need to pop the hip through, try and get it to, break him down to a base. But a lot of times, this works just as fine. When we're here, and he circles away, same good position, you're gonna pull him down, go on top in here. Now, 2 in folk style, 2 in freestyle. Now let's go quick. On this side. He's gonna circle away. If he's not allowing me to score from there, you're gonna go to front headlock first. Now I'm cutting corner, go around, look to finish. Now if you feel like you cannot hold their wrist, go all the way around, you have to go to front headlock first. So we're here, pull down, counter up, stay in good position, underneath, look to finish. And this is your 2-1-1 to pull underneath to front headlock. And we're back to our 2-on-1 offense. We're getting in here, wrist control, baseball bat, pull down, get to your 2-on-1, keep it nice and tight in here. Now, I want you to focus on this one, on keeping this one nice and tight, and instead of going to wrist in here, I want to make sure you go a little bit higher, okay? Get to elbow, pinch it in. Now, make him to create that space. If he's not creating space, I'm going to do my other stuff, but if he's going to create the space, he's going to get in here, here's what I do. Okay, now, I'm keeping it tight. Why I focus on getting this arm a little higher? Because I need control with this arm. So I'm going a little higher in here, pinch to that elbow, make sure that over forearm, I'm controlling, I'm pinching in, I'm trying to wrap underneath. I'm not just holding, I'm wrapping underneath. Now, I'm gonna let this top arm go, and I'm gonna go wrap around the tricep, okay, all the way in here. Now, I'm wrapping around the tricep, you're gonna have a big step and lateral change and pull him on me, right here, to a double, outside step double. One more time, we here, he's nice and tight in here, you look to extend. Now, I have to do everything at the same time. So when I'm stepping, I'm going around. Everything at the same time. See this? Same time. Now, when I pull, I'm popping my hips through to a double. Hips in, looking to finish. Go one more time. Get a 2-on-1. Same good position. Make sure this bottom arm is a little high, controlling the forearm. Wrapped around. Now he's posting hard in there. Look to extend. Now, as soon as I'm transitioning, I'm stepping. Now, pull, pop my hips underneath, get to a double line, hips in, good position, look to finish. I'll go a little bit faster. this side. It's your 2-on-1 pull to your outside step double. Right, we're back on 2-on-1 offense. Start from the wrist, get in here, get the little ankle pull on him, get to 2-on-1. Okay, now this move is a little complicated. We're gonna go it through a little bit. So you have to do 3 things at once. Okay, 3 things at once. So we in here, when he's giving you this feel, you pull him underneath, and now you really like this leg to be in there so you can step over. Okay. So now one thing we're gonna do, we're gonna step behind this leg. My head's gonna get in his chest, and this arm, bottom arm, is gonna transition on top of his leg. Okay, right here. Everything at the same time. And now what we're gonna do, I'm not just gonna move forward or fall back. I'm gonna do a twist rotation. Right here. We're gonna twist back. We're gonna put the most important part in this move is putting a lot of weight on his shoulder. So we're getting in here. Now, his leg is there. So now, stab behind leg. This one go over his leg. Okay, this one let wrist go over to his leg. And now my hands go in the chest, and I'm gonna rotate back. This arm is really important to pull back and pinch down. Right here. Can you finish that right? Let's go one more time this side. So we get 2-on-1. Now position in here. Now again, everything at the same time. Everything at the same time. Step. Reach over the leg and head in the chest and pull back. Now as soon as we get here, it's really important to get the head in the chest so you can keep it this way. And now when we start scrambling, make sure I'm ready to get my chest on top, my head in good position. You're in a great spot. The one thing is not to do here is getting head outside, because when you're going for the move, you're going in here. Now you're both in 50-50 position and you don't have control. And now I can lose that scramble as well. So that's why I'm keeping the head in the chest. It's really important. Now arms gotta follow, and big rotation. Okay, big rotation. So one more time, leg behind. This is my leg, stepping behind. This arm's going to the leg and head in the chest and pull. Keep it tight now. This arm have to pull this arm leg up as well. Keep everything tight and control. Now when he wrestles through, climb up to chest, get chest to chest, very good, fall. All right, now start doing it at full speed. It's your 2-on-1 Zardon. And we're back on 2-on-1 offense. So we're here, have a wrist, baseball bat, pull down, get the angle, control it, stay in good position. Now one thing I like to do when guys circle away, I like to pull this arm down for this move. So if he circles away, I like to pull this arm down to create extra space, and when I pull this arm down, I'm gonna pop my hips through to the fireman's. Pull my elbow down, elevate, big step, to finish, chest on top, get a fall. This is really important if you do the fireman's to clear their wrist away, okay? Clear their wrist away. So here he circles away. I have a hard time doing fireman's from here. I have to clear this wrist and pull it all the way out. While I'm going out, my hips going in, pull this elbow down, stay in good position, loop to finish. Go one more time a little faster. On this side. And it's your 2-on-1 to the fireman's. Now we're going to work a little bit on offense from wrist control. So we here, I like to grab this wrist from this side. Okay, not regular grip. I'm going to go from thumb down. Get in here. Now, one thing I like to do, as soon as I get to the wrist control, I kind of keep everything to my chest. We can sit up a little bit, keep everything to my chest. And this side, I like to be nice and tight, so I'm controlling the inside tie. So now, be in this position, okay? Now, feel really comfortable in here as long as I have the tight control arm, wrist. So I'm here, we pressure in a little bit, stay in good position. Now I'm looking a little bit for creating a space. So I'm gonna bump him with my shoulder a little bit, and I'm gonna extend this arm down. Okay, so over here, extend this arm down. Now I wanna step into it, and I'm looking to get a drag. So as soon as I go in here, I'm gonna drag, and I'm gonna get my hip into him. Now stay hip in, stay in good position, now pull down, looking to finish that takedown. So again, we're here, get wrist inside tie, stay in good position, press around here. As long as I have a good control now, I'm looking to create a little better space. So I bump with my shoulder, pull in here, now go for a drag right away, and pull a lot on this arm. Pull a lot on this arm. This is important to keep his arms on the mat. Again, those arms, his hands gotta be in the mat. So we're here, now I'm creating the space, and I'm pulling through. Make sure when your hips going in, you're pulling, put entire weight on him, and make sure his hands touching the mat. Now, easier for him, for me, go around him, you get 2 points. This move also cannot be slow motion. It's have to be really quick. Okay, you have to surprise your opponent with this one. So over here, in position here, so through, good to finish. All you need is create a little bit of space out there. You can drag. In there. This is your wrist control drag. Alright, we're back on wrist control offense, and then we get into the wrist, thumb down. Now, pinch those elbows in, stay in good position, control it in here. Now, when you maybe hit on the guy, you did this move on your opponent once or twice, and now he's switching the hard right leg lead because he knows that drag is coming. That's what we're gonna do. We're still gonna create the space, we're gonna bump with the shoulder, we're gonna extend that wrist. Now from here, as soon as I'm extending the wrist, I'm level changing, and this arm is already there. So you're gonna get this arm to the ankle, and we're gonna drive towards the ankle, stay in good position, pressure with my shoulder, bump him to the knee, look, elevate, finish with a takedown. One more time this side. Again, you're going for that drag. You know that drag is coming, you're circling away. Now, create a space, level check, get to the ankle, pressure in, elevate, finish, get 2 points. And this is your drag, wrist control, drag to the ankle pick.